H-Town, we're here. Shell Energy Stadium, aka Shelly, because we don't know how to play here no more. This is not Hell in a Shell no more. Dynamo lose 2-1 to the San Jose Earthquakes, also known as the Zombie Quakes. Tick protect. It has been 10 years since San Jose won a game here. 2015, May of 2015. So that's over. A lot of heads were down in the locker, not in the locker room, in the tunnel today when they're walking out to their cars. A lot of heads are down. I mean, from the top, heads are down. They're angry. You can see it in their face. So hopefully they're coming through. They're talking about it, and they're going to figure this shit out pretty soon, ASAP. The stats were horrible today for both teams, to tell you the truth. XG was both under a half for both. 11 shots for both, but shots on target were minimal. Our defense, again, making stupid mistakes. Ortiz goes down early with an injury. Bartlow has to come in. Bartlow did fine, all right. Antonio Carlos, his first goal, woohoo, was a beauty goal. Ponce stands offside the entire game, so no surprise his header for a goal was offside. No surprise. Like I said, literally watch him. If y'all get a chance, watch him off the ball. He stands at offsides all the time. Dude, I don't know what, he's just a cheater. That's all he is right there. Cheater, Ponce. Man, I need to see more of Alessandro more than 12 friggin' minutes, Ben. All right, man. We're to the point where, dude, you can just play with your roster and just throw anything out there and blend it and see if it works. Because right now, what you're doing is not working. You're saving your super sub, and your super sub didn't do anything tonight. Didn't get the momentum going. Played 30 minutes. Come on, man. This is just getting annoying, getting frustrated. The fans are sick of it. We're all sick of it. So, what's next? We go to St. Louis. We play better on the road. That's the only benefit. That's the only thing we look forward to. They don't like playing in front of us at home. So, I don't know what it is. Maybe they're already thinking about what they're going to be doing at home later. I don't know, man. But, so, like I said, we got St. Louis coming up next. And then after that, LA Galaxy here for military night. That makeup game. Only 3 home games left. Time is running out. So, guys, I'll let y'all listen to the press conference from here. I'm OSG. H is out. We'll see you on Noodle Time at 8 p.m. on Thursday night.
Who's here who'd like to open it up? We'll start on the right side over there. Yep.
Going to the game, San Jose, one of the more prolific offenses, but also one of the more elite defenses. So what's more or less the game plan on that, John? To remain cautious of the offense or just take advantage of the defense?
Yeah, both of those. Try to keep them from scoring and try to score on them was the game plan. And we didn't do a good enough job in either of those categories tonight.
David in the middle there.
Hi, Coach. You were forced to make an early sub. Ortiz came off and Barlow came in. How is he doing, Ortiz?
I don't know. We'll check him out afterwards, but I don't even know. Hamstring seemed like a soft tissue thing. So we'll check him out and get him back as soon as possible.
And then you scored a set-piece goal. You know, off the set pieces, it looked like you guys were targeting Antonio Carlos, and his goal came. How much has he helped y'all in that department offensively?
Yeah, he got his head on a few, I don't know how many corners we had. 8, we're fairly dangerous on a lot of them. Unfortunately, we gave one up on the other end, and that's something that continues to haunt us. And, look, they're going to score goals, and you try to keep them to 1. And I think to beat them, you have to score 2 goals. It's that simple. Very few teams are going to beat them because they put numbers on the board, and we have enough chances, enough looks. They had some. It was a pretty even game, and if in my recollection, and we just they made more of the important plays than we did again.
Any other questions in the room? We'll go to Matthew back there.
Coach, you guys have been struggling as of late, and you haven't won a game since July. What is kind of the atmosphere like around the locker room?
Not great. We like to win. Yeah, it helps atmosphere. But the last couple weeks have been, pretty good. We built some momentum, 2 good results, and again, we didn't play horrible, and we're in these games, and we're playing at times at a pretty good level, and we're just again not making those plays that really change the game for us, and it's disappointing. It's frustrating. I feel for the guys. They're working hard. This isn't for lack of want. They're trying to follow game plans. They're giving everything they have, and things aren't really going for us in the right way. And that's and ultimately that's on me. And but it's been that year, so we'll lick our wounds. We're not out of this thing. I've been in MLS enough to know that you can make a run, but we got to clean some things up.
Coach, it seemed like the subs coming off really made a big difference. Teosi, Dwayne, Lawrence in particular. Can you talk about them?
Yeah. Again, there's game state. We're looking for guys from the get-go to, give us the energy and stay in the game. And then we know we have good weapons, off the bench. And again, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good, but again, we're not making the plays. Good.
Anything else? One more here.
Hi, Ben. You had talked about making a run for the playoffs, but it is important to note that the team has only drawn first blood once since June. Is there anything you feel that you can attest to this, or anything you feel that?
Well, no, it's a good question. I'll think about that one tonight. We'll see. We got to start a little bit better.
We'll start off with opening remarks. Antonio, metiste tu primer gol con el Dynamo. ¿Cómo fue los sentimientos metiendo tu primer gol y jugando este partido?
Fico muy feliz. Claro que quería ter ganado la partida. Yo trocaba el gol pela vitória, pero estaba hablando en otra entrevista cuando salí del campo que nosotros vamos a mirar até el final. Agora ficou un poco más difícil, pero tenemos que acreditar. Sabemos del grupo y potencial que tenemos y vamos juntos acreditando até el final que podemos clasificar así.
Okay, we'll open up questions to the room. We'll start off with David right here.
Antonio, mucho gusto. David de Dynamo Fan TV. Bienvenido a Houston. Ya eres un veterano. ¿Qué le traes tú a este equipo?
Creo que quiero ayudar a los jóvenes, ayudar al profesor Ben también, ayudar a todos. Vim para ayudar, vim para somar con el equipo. Claro que la diferencia del año pasado es que salieron muchos jugadores. Este año tenemos sido buenas partidas afuera, pero adentro de cada, que es lo más importante, no tenemos somado puntos. Y eso dificulta el campeonato para nosotros porque sabemos que en casa somos muy fuertes, hasta por causa del calor. Todos los equipos que vienen a jugar aquí tienen esa dificultad. Entonces, acho que isso, vim para somar, vim para ajudar al equipo y tenemos que, para este juego que faltan, tenemos que mudar la mentalidad para que podamos clasificar.
Y pues, un poquito añadiendo a eso, ¿qué fue lo que te trajo a ti a Houston?
Cara, creo que, se no me engano, há 2 años atrás, el equipo de Houston fue campeón. Entonces, cuando yo miré una oportunidad para voltar para MLS, no pensé 2 veces. Fui muy feliz aquí en Orlando. Y creo que, llegando ahora, estoy me acostumbrando ainda con el equipo, con el calor. Pero desde el primer momento que llegué aquí, yo hablé para mi compañero que voy a ayudar en todo y voy a dar todo de mí. Y voy a ayudar al time a subir y a clasificar.
Y última para mí, felicitaciones por el gol, pero antes de eso se veía que para ti se entraba en el balón. ¿Qué tanto lo han practicado el balón parado?
Sí, sí. Sempre fui bueno un poco na pelota parada. Yo estoy trabajando con Jack para pegar la batida dele, la pelota. Y hoy fui feliz con un gol. En Vancouver pasei un poco perto quase, pero hoy salió. Contou un poco también con la ayuda de arquero de San José. Pero é isso. Se não acertar o gol não sai.
All right. Next question. We'll go in the front right there.
Bienvenido a Houston y para empezar, jugaste en varias ligas ya. ¿Qué experiencia te han aportado esas ligas que tú puedes aportar a tu equipo de Houston Dynamo? Y también, ¿qué metas en lo personal tienes para jugar aquí en la MLS?
Minha meta, primeiro, é sempre ser campeão. Sempre querer o melhor da equipe que estou jogando. Então, como falei, está difícil este ano, pero não é impossível. Temos esse jogo que faltam e vamos dar tudo. E creio que o que posso agregar aqui é a atitude. Temos que mudar um pouco a atitude porque temos que ser mais competitivos, ¿me entiende? Creio que algumas vezes, em algumas jogadas, não temos competido como devemos. E creio que as outras ligas que joguei, como Brasil, como Libertadores, creio que é muito competitivo. E a liga da MLS está ficando muito competitiva, tanto que tem muitos jogadores sul-americanos. Então, há uma competição muito grande dentro do campo, principalmente nos últimos jogos que faltam, porque tudo vai se afunilando, vai se fechando, me entende? Então, pelas equipes estar muito perto uma das outras, como hoje estávamos de São José, estávamos a 3 pontos e os últimos jogos sempre serão assim, competitivos. Então, acho que eu estou falando muito com meus companheiros, ajudando para que possamos mudar a atitude, a competitividade. Creio que falta isso. Temos que querer mais a pelota, temos que jogar mais, porque nós outros sabemos que somos bons, pero temos que acreditar.